Hey, it's Gail from Seattle Coffee Gear, and today I wanted to show you the newest grinder that we are going to be offering you guys from Delonghi. So some of the highlights of this machine: stainless steel brushed casing. It has a digital readout up here, and you can actually not program so much. It goes from 1 to 14 up here as far as grinding down into this collection vessel that they supply you with. And what that's for is drip or French press. And then under here as well, there's another little secret compartment with this. What does that do? That engages in here as well. Make sure you click it in. Listen. Wait a minute. Let me take it out. Listen. If you only just push it in like that, it's not going to recognize it. Make sure it clicks. That's important. Now, this is for holding the Delonghi Portafilter. Fits in there really nicely. And when you push this and hold it, you can actually program how much coffee goes down into the portafilter. So you can program that, and when you let go, it'll do the same thing every time as long as this is in place. Make sense? Also, what it does is you can change it for the drip part, light, normal, or strong right here. And it'll grind more or less depending on how you're telling it you like it. Light, medium, or strong. Right up here is the hopper, and under here, this holds about a half a pound of coffee. Under here is the conical hardened steel burrs, tongue twister. Right here is your adjustment for the grinder. It goes from 1 to 18, and it says espresso, drip, pour over, and French press. I would say it's not good for a non-pressurized. You want to get a different kind of grinder if that's what you're doing, but it's great for the Dedica or another pressurized system if you happen to have. It'll work great for that. So, we also took the liberty of grinding out some coffee right here. This is the French press end of things, way over here on number 18. It's very inconsistent, which a lot of grinders are inconsistent when you have that big a range. That's not uncommon. I think this is probably more inconsistent than most. The medium, which would be for drip or pour over, I thought was pretty nice. Not too bad. Fairly consistent. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind some for espresso for you so we can see what this looks like. I'm going to grind it right down into here since I don't have a portafilter. And let's take it from 14 down to, we just want a little bit of coffee. We don't want much. And you can hear it. What I noticed about the grind was the volume. It was high-pitched. So it is rather on the noisy side. It's a high-pitched noise. Let me do it again. It's not going to be quiet. It's not your quiet grinder. Let's see what the espresso end of things looks like. I would say fairly consistent. Ground fine enough for pressurized system, but not non-pressurized. You're not getting the real fine stuff in there, but not bad as far as consistency goes. Not real warm either. Didn't warm it up very much, which is good. So right now this is all blinking up here because there's nothing in here. This is not in there. The portafilter's not in there. So it's saying, mistake. Make me right. So that's the Delonghi Dedica grinder, coffee grinder. That's the consistency. I would say the pros are that you can actually program the volume that you're going to want to put down into your portafilter. I think that's a nice feature. Put the portafilter under there, push the button, and you're going to get the same thing every time. Or if you know on the dial, 1 to 14, what works for your particular brew method, French press, drip, pour over, you can dial that in every day. The cons are it does not go as fine as some grinders, but you're not buying a grinder that's $5,000 or $500 or anything like that. It's an affordable grinder, looks good, will do the job for pressurized, pour over, French press. Check it out on our website. And don't forget to leave some comments down below. We'd love to hear from you guys. And what else? Subscribe. Right.